Hi, I'm Nancy. Thank you for spending some time with me today. If you're one of my subscribers, thank you so much. I appreciate your loyalty. I appreciate you coming back, spending some of your nights with me or days with me. If you are new to my channel, I hope that you subscribe before you go, and I hope that you give this video a thumbs up. Let me know what you think. Leave any comments below. And today I have my Scentsy. So I'm in the Scentsy Club, and I get the whiff box with that. And if you are not familiar with Scentsy, if I knew how to link to my YouTube channel, I would do the one that my daughter and I did together when she was here for Thanksgiving, my Scentsy guru, Raina. So anyway, Scentsy, it's a different alternative to using candles that could leave soot behind. They could break, they could start a fire, children can get burned with them. So for the alternative, a safe alternative, is to use these electric warmers. They melt wax that releases the fragrance slowly and just fills your home with the fragrance. They don't burn hot enough to burn anybody, so if you happen to have a little one walking around and they stick their hand in that or they knock it over, they're not going to get burned. It's not going to start a fire. If it spills on the floor and your dog happens to go over and lick it up, he's not going to get sick. It's all organic products that are non-toxic. So I think I did okay. And they have the cutest warmers that and they change them out, so you can get seasonal warmers, you can get everyday warmers. There's different ones to go with just about anyone's home decor that you could ask for. So anyway, this year Scentsy's got into the subscription type boxes because they're just getting so popular. So they came out with a whiff box, which is $30, and you have no idea what's going to go in there, but you know you're going to get good value out of it. This could be products that you love. This could be products that you haven't tried before. So it's just a new way. You don't know what you're going to get, but it's a great way to try new products and just sample all the goodness that they have to offer. They also have the Scentsy Club that they started, which I started a few months ago as well, and that you can get some of your favorite bars to come every month. You can set it up to get every month. You can do every 2 months, every 3 months, you know, whatever you need or whatever that works with you. If you set it up to do every month, you can still skip a month. You can change it once you get in there. I think you need to do it like 20 days before it ships to add anything or change something. But you can get light bulbs that you're going to go through not that often, but it's just nice to have backups and spares. Your favorite wax bars. And as long as you order that wax bar, that scent, if they discontinue it, as long as you've got it on your order, they will continue to make that as long as you are in the club. Once you get to, I think it's $30, you can add a brick, which is, I'll show you the difference between a brick and a wax bar for $24. Like right now, they've got the holiday bricks for $24, but not the other scents. So every month, I think they kind of pick maybe about 10 different scents that they put in a brick form, and that you can get that once your club hits $30, you can add a brick for $24. And anyway, I think that's it. So anything that they have on their site, like bath bombs or hand lotions, body washes, laundry, counter clean, bath cleaner, so all that, whatever you know that you want to use and you want to get every month or every other month, you can put that in your club order, and then it just comes to your house. You don't have to think about it, which is great. So anyway, first I will do the easy stuff. I'll save the whiff box for last. This is cool because you don't know what you're going to get. So in my Scentsy order, right now I just have 3 of my favorite wax bars. Not my all-time favorites, but these are the Disney ones. So I wasn't sure how long they were going to make these and if I was going to love them. So I wanted to get in case I did discontinue them and I wanted them, I know that I've got them in my box, so I can continue to get them as long as I want. So I've got 3 of those because my value of my box was $30 or more. I added a brick in one of the scents they had this month, and a pack of 3 light bulbs. Right now I'm getting the 3 larger bulbs, And then once I get a pretty good stash, and I've probably got about 9 of these now, which is probably more than I need, but I'll probably get these maybe a few more months, and then I'm going to switch out and start getting the nightlight type bulbs. And those are a little bit warmer than a regular nightlight. I've actually ran out and used you know, a regular nightlight in there, and it wasn't warm enough to melt the wax, so you do need the those ones. So and I think I described it. So I will start with Cinderella, and this is one of my favorites. One of my favorite scents is Gardenia, the Lush Gardenia, which I've got probably a little stack of, but it's a beautiful flower. I love gardenias. I love the scent. The smell just lingers throughout. So this one is Cinderella, and it's Happily Ever After. And this has gardenia in it. It's not as strong as the Lush Gardenia, but I think I like it even more. So this one, and I should know it by heart. Oh my gosh, I wish you could smell it. So this is obviously Gardenia, Forget-Me-Nots, and Frosted Lemon. So it's very, very light, very, very fragrant. Love this one. This next one I got was 100 Acre Wood. It's got Winnie the Pooh on it. And I've got a couple of these already, but I haven't used them yet. I'm almost embarrassed to show you the stash I have, but not that embarrassed yet. So 100 Acre Wood. And this one is Cotton Blossoms, Vanilla, and Jasmine. And it's very, very light scent. Probably if I was going to use this one, because it is so light, I wouldn't split the cubes. I would use a cube in each warmer that I have. This one's a little bit more fragrant, so I would split each cube in half. And this one I have used this one, and I split the cubes in half and put them in the different warmers. And the last one in my Disney collection is Ariel. And this is Ariel Under the Sea. And I don't think I've got a couple of these because they've been in my Scentsy order, but I haven't used them yet. But they do smell very nice. So this is, they say it's emerald water, green apple, and hibiscus. Very nice. And of course these, if you're not familiar, there's 8 cubes in these. And you just bend them back and forth and just kind of break that. You just have that little tiny bit that you have to break. And that's how you break them, the cubes. And I did order a brick this time. This one I got is Clean Breeze. And you can see the back, how big it is compared to this. So this, because it's a Disney one, this one is $6.50 if you were to buy it alone. The brick, when they're available, they're $24. And they say that it takes just a little over 5 of these to make a brick. So you can see there is value when you can get these. And Clean Breeze, I've used this one quite a bit. It's just one of my favorite scents too. It's just a very clean smell. So this, obviously, it's going to smell like fresh linen hanging out to dry on a nice spring or summer day. And it's got some white florals in here as well. So this one is another strong one. So when I use this one, of course I haven't used this one in a brick form, but I would probably take each one of these cubes and probably cut it into 6 different pieces and then put it throughout the house so that it's not too overwhelming. But it is a, you know, when you walk into someone's house and they've got this going, you're just going to think, wow, this place is clean and fresh. That's what you're going to think. All right, so for now the exciting part, the whiff box. And again, you don't know what you're going to get in here. You know that you're going to get at least $30 value because it costs $30. And here, so you open it up, and it's Scent with Love, and then it's got a little flyer with some information on it. And if I knew, there's got this thing about hashtags, which I don't understand, but if you know how to do the hashtags and you post your video or your unboxing moment with this hashtag and somehow they see it Don't know how. But then you can win a free whiff box. So that would be cool to win a $30 gift whiff box. It would make an awesome gift to give away. So that's basically what that says. And then the back, just a little wreath with different things about whiffing and love and live and all kinds of things. And the inside, last month it looked like a pretty wrapping paper that you could use. And this is the same. It kind of looks like either the Pennsylvania Dutch horses or the Swedish horses that I've seen out here for a lot of Scandinavians in Minnesota. And that's part of the reason I don't fit in, because a lot of people out here are blonde, blue-eyed, and beautiful. And then you got me, I've got the dark hair. I just don't fit in. So, but that's the story of my life. Alrighty, so back to the whiff box. So, I've got this pretty purple paper. And the inside of my box. And I will try to do my best. You know, I'm going to put the box down, so I am going to attempt to take everything out and put the box off my lap so that I don't keep having awkward moments. So it is nice to pull everything out and say, hey, look what I got. So now it will be, oh, look what I put over here. Alrighty. So some purple confetti paper, some air bags, and that's it. A pretty box that you can re-gift something in if you want, or make your own little whiff box to give to someone with all your leftovers. Alrighty, so when I opened the box, I could smell vanilla. Not vanilla so much, but mint. And I believe it's this bath bomb. Vanilla mint, and if you notice, this is the same as that paper. It's got the Santa sleigh, and either that Amish horse or the Scandinavian horse. And if you've seen some of my Scentsy videos, you know I am a bath bomb addict. I love the bath bombs. I mean, just not because they're fragrant. So if you have some favorite scents from Scentsy and they happen to make it in the bath bomb, that's great. The fragrances are wonderful. They just fill your bathroom with it. Days after my bath, and of course you're taking a shower every day in between your baths, the smell just lingers there. It's nice and fresh. The water fizzes. It gives a pretty color to the water. But the most important thing for me is the moisturizers, and they just have, I know there's sunflower oil, there's aloe vera, and some other moisturizers in there. And if you're lucky enough to live out here in Minnesota, when it's like 15-25 degrees below zero for days at a time, and you are just running from your garage to the car or wherever, and you go outside and it's like, you can just feel your skin drying up. Though I suppose in Arizona, when I went to visit my mother in April and it was over 100 degrees, it was kind of the same thing. You could just kind of feel yourself drying up. So moisturize. These are awesome for moisturizers. And I think no matter if you, probably the younger you start, the better. I did not start young, and that is why I look like this. But had these been around and I'd known about it, I could look better. But anyway, vanilla mint. And I've had this in the wax bars. I bought it last winter, I believe. And it's just so fresh. It's wintergreen and vanilla. Just very, very fresh, very fragrant. And like I said, as soon as I opened that box, I could smell something. And this is what it was. It's vanilla mint. It's very, very, very fresh. Do this other bath bomb, Shimmer. And I've had Shimmer before in wax bars. It's a very feminine fragrance. And very sweet. So this one's kind of like cherry candy, maybe some apricot, not cotton candy, but sweet, something sugary, sweet, maybe sugared sweet candy cherries. That's what this one reminds me of. Very pretty. Alrighty. So I've got 2 bars in here, and these are regular bars, so they'd be $6 each if you were to buy them. The bath bombs are $8 each, so that would be $16 plus this. and cozy cardigan. And I actually have a few of these because they sounded nice on paper. I haven't used them yet, but it smells nice. I forgot what it smelled like. It smells like roses, maybe something else. So it's not like a strong rose scent. So maybe it's mixed with some vanilla or something like that to soften it, but definitely smell the roses. Christmas Cuddles. And I believe this was the scent of the month for December. And last month, when Raina was here for Thanksgiving in my unboxing, it was in one of these little samples. And as we were smelling it, we were trying to figure out what it smelled like. But it smelled like something that we would have had maybe the night before, some kind of Bailey's Irish cream mixture that we put some other things in. Because we like to do things like that. Yeah, this is that one. So this is, you can smell the caramel in here, some bourbon, vanilla, cinnamon, clove. So it's like something, I mean, maybe you could even make like a hot buttered rum that would kind of smell like this, or with the caramel, it definitely reminds me of something that you would do like in a Bailey's mix or mulled wine. But very nice fragrance. So I haven't melted this one yet, but I think when the one I'm melting now, I might switch to this one. Alrighty, so, oh, room spray. So I think these are about $8 each if you buy one. I've bought a few of these, but I haven't bought this one before. And this is Snow Place Like Home. And these come in handy, even though maybe you've got your wax warmers going and the house smells fragrant. And I'm not going to mention anybody's name, but if you happen to have some pre-teenage boys, they seem to get a kick out of making certain sounds and being proud of it, if you know what I mean. Or if you have puppies that like pepperoni treats. Yeah, you know what I mean too. These come in handy for something quick to just kind of get rid of that smell right away. So this one, it's very, very fresh. It's like mint, like a fresh mint, a spearmint, or not spearmint, but a fresh mint, and like you just walked outside. It's been snowing, the air is fresh, it's crisp, it's cold. So that kind of smell, if you can imagine that. Maybe if you're in Arizona, you can't picture that, or some parts of Florida, but that kind of fresh, crisp air and some mint. That's what that one reminds me of. Alrighty, and some more laundry. I don't think I showed you the close-up. Snow Place Like Home. And some, and last month I got some of these samples, and Raina had said it was the first time she had seen them do samples like this. So again, this is going to be your laundry liquid and fabric softener. And this one is sea salt and avocado. And this I've had in the wax. And and it's just kind of like a spa type fragrance. It's just when you walk in and you've got that melting in your house or in my office, it's just very soothing. It's very relaxing. So it reminds me of something that you might go into a spa and just have that relaxing type atmosphere. So sea salt and avocado. So I can't open it and smell it, but I know I've had this before. So I know it's like a Himalayan sea salt, creamy avocado, and I think it's Valencia Orange, is like that kind of citrus smell too. Just a very clean, very relaxing, refreshing fragrance. And we got 3 of these little sample bars. And this one is Strawberry Champagne Truffle. And this, I believe, is going to be the January scent of the month. So it's not available in bars yet, so that would probably happen next month when they release it. So let's try to open this. Alrighty. Oh my gosh, this, you can just feel it right here. So It's definitely strawberries. It's like fresh strawberries, like you were just cutting them and it's all over your fingers, and that fresh. So strawberries, maybe a little bit of chocolate, and maybe some wine, so the champagne. So this one is going to be a very mouth-watering one. This one is going to leave you wanting a drink. Farmhouse Fur. Alrighty. So this one, you know, I was thinking this one was going to be a lot stronger than it is. But it's like a light pine scent, like you're going through a pine grove. But also, like say if you put cedar chips outside around your shrubbery or something in front, and it rains and it's got that kind of musky cedar smell. And maybe something citrusy, not orange, not lemon. Could be like a grapefruit, but I'm not sure. But it's very, very mild. From the name, I just thought it was going to be like, whoa, in your face, but it's a very light one. I think the cedar kind of tones down the pine, and then if it is grapefruit that I'm smelling, just a little zest to it. And Christmas Cactus, this is what I am melting in the rest of my house right now. So Christmas Cactus. So this, I think they call it agave nectar or something, maybe from a cactus, obviously. Something citrusy again. Not sure. Could be orange, could be lemon. And a little bit of kind of like the Farmhouse Fur. It's got that a light scent of pine, but not overwhelming. And this is what this is what my house smells like. So maybe that's why I'm kind of having trouble figuring out what it is. Because I've got this going in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I've got this going in 8 warmers, and I've got 3 right in my hallway, the night lights in the hallway. So I can smell it in the bedroom too. But that's what this one is. So, and I think one of the Scentsy consultants said that this size is like maybe 3 of these little things. So getting 3 more is pretty good. I think that is everything that I got in my whiff box and my Scentsy order. So anyway, it's very convenient for me. I mean, I like when Raina does specials on her Facebook page, and she'll, you know, when you buy so much on her page or something, or she'll do 10 bars for special price, or she'll, one of the new warmers, and if you buy this, she'll throw this in, or hey, if you buy this, you get 3 entries for a free something or other. So that is why my collection is building up, because she knows I'm weak. She knows I love Scentsy. She knows I'm weak. Oh well. So anyway, it's all good. So anyway, I'm going to leave, if you don't have a Scentsy rep or Scentsy consultant and you're interested, I'll leave Raina's information below. And if you already have a consultant that you use, oh great, I would love to hear about the favorite products that you get. If you get the Whiff Club or the Scentsy order, the Scentsy Club orders, what do you get every month? And what are your favorite scents? And anyway, I think that's it. So anyway, thanks again for joining me tonight. I really appreciate your time and stopping in to visit me. And we will hope to see you again soon, and we'll chat later.